I was in San Antonio the other day and I was looking for a certain grave at a cemetery. So I see these two cops at the cemetery. They were sitting, side by side in their cars talking to each other. I asked one of the cops, I'm looking for a particular grave. Can you show me where it's at? Do you know where it's at? He's like, yeah, I know where she's at. Show me the grave, him and his partner. And then we started talking about whatever, crime and talking about their jobs and started talking about gangs and everything, like gangs coming to San Antonio. And this cop, not even 30 years old, probably is 25, 26, young dude. He was talking about how the different gangs are moving across the country, different gangs from Chicago coming over here, from New York, what have you. He tells me that one time he goes to a domestic violence disturbance in a bad neighborhood. So he sees a house, a lot of black people arguing, yelling, screaming. And he sees a little 6-year-old kid and he pulls him to the side just to kind of get him the hell away from all that. And he kneels down to the kid. He's like, hey, what's your name? This kid said, my name is Crypticus. The cop said, what the fuck, Crypticus? What kind of fucked off name is that? Come to find out, they named him Crypticus because his family members, they're all Crips. It was a gang house, documented gang members. They named their son Crypticus. That is the worst fucking name I've ever heard in my life. That is it, Crypticus. And when he told me this, I did not laugh. I didn't laugh. I didn't smirk. I actually, in my heart, I felt bad for this child. I felt bad for this child because his parents has set him up for ultimate fucking failure. Ultimate fucking failure. A lot of parents don't realize that when you brand your child with his or her name, they're carrying that name from the cradle to the grave. And people are going to judge them on their name until they're able to judge them on the way they speak, their ethics, the way they conduct themselves in a business, their character, whatever morals they might have. Okay. And when people come across this Crypticus, they're just going to think ghetto ass motherfucker. That's all they're going to think. And it's because of those shitty ass parents. Name your child after your gang. How retarded must you be? How trash must you be? Back in the day, we had black names or whatever you want to call it, ghetto names. Prototypical black names were Keisha, Tanisha, Jamal, Tyrone, Devon, whatever. Even Shantae, I guess. And then it just seemed like those names weren't unique enough. And there was too many Tyrones. There was too many Devontaes or whatever. So ghetto ass people had started putting like different shahs and das and dadas and blah, blah, blah. And then now it's getting to the fucking point where when you see people's names, like if you're on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, these motherfuckers are starting to put apostrophes and dashes in their names. Unfucking real. When I was a kid, gangs were really cool. I mean, I always thought they were a bunch of fucking losers and nerds, but gangs were really cool. Oh, you're from 18th Street. Oh, wow. Oh, you're from East Coast Crip. Oh, you're from Grape Street. Oh, you're from Bounty Hunters. I mean, it was a status symbol because when you were a gangster and you were 16, 20 years old, girls love the bad boys, And as time went on into the late 90s, early 2000s, gangs in Los Angeles started getting played out because people realized that there was no future in gangbanging because at the end of the day, you're going to wind up dead in a wheelchair or in jail. So it died down. But guess what? It seems like they're back because of basically culture, hip hop music. Look at my flag, this and that. Let me tell you something. You'll have people on YouTube, and I don't need to say their names because I don't even know half of them who the hell they are, but they know who they are. And even though they say in their videos that they don't promote gang affiliation or they don't promote gang culture, they sure the hell are proud of their lame ass stupid tattoos, and they're proud about their lame ass Gafket stories. And I'm here to tell you, any young dudes in here, whenever I do videos, the types of people who do this and do that, no, that's real. And a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you live in a van, blah, blah, blah. And I live in a van because I do what I want to do, and you can't do what you want to do. And you watch my channel because it makes you angry because you know I'm correct in every fucking thing that I say. And I say this, and again, me being correct as usual, gangs are, at the end of the day, it's a loser end to your life. You're not going to get anything out of joining a gang. Now, can you be successful off of your gangster ties? Yeah, sure. People win the lottery all the time. You could be a rapper and talk about your life and how you shot 19 people and you got away with it 20 times. And then people like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. And then you make it out of the neighborhood and you become a success. But that doesn't always happen all the time. And let me tell you something. People that rap about shit that they've done, I mean, do you think a lot of them exist? No, of course not, because a lot of them are rapping in prison. A lot of them are dead in the ground, and I visited their graves. You think that shit's cool? You think it's cool when you're 18 years old, you live in Chicago, and you say, fuck these niggas, and now you're dead. What did all that get you? And it seems like all the successful rappers, they talk about shit that they might have done. And then it gets to the point in hip hop where it's like you have to rap about what you actually did, because if you're just rapping about shit that you never did, then people are going to call you an absolute phony and a fraud, and then your reputation is gonna take a hit. So you got to actually be with the shits. I mean, some of you dumbass parents out there, and you're probably not going to watch this video because you're too dumb. You're too stupid because you're the one going to Rent-A-Center because you want a flat screen TV instead of going to Walmart just paying $247. So I don't know. I think a lot of time you guys should listen to me because I have a lot of sage advice for you guys. And sage is not an herb that you sprinkle on in your house to ward off evil spirits. Okay, there's some wisdom to what I say. And if you guys, a lot of you younger guys, especially guys, I mean, girls, I don't think girls really do gang stuff anymore, but it's more of a guy thing. If you listen to me, I believe you will become a success in your life. If you don't listen to me, you're going to be fucked off. So listen to me. Don't listen to anybody who's like, oh, these guys didn't know what you talk about. No, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, catch you later. Peace out.